Learn Hindi communication words. Communication to.
संचार,
Conversation to.
बातचीत.
Welcome to the Talking Chaos Club. Hey, you are in the right place if you want to learn Hindi without sounding like a confused toaster. Today you will meet 8 useful words and actually enjoy it. Our mission is simple. Take English words and turn them into Hindi superpowers. Today's stars are communication, conversation, discussion, explanation, description, confusion, expression, and tone. In Hindi, they are
संचार, बातचीत, चर्चा, स्पष्टीकरण, विवरण, भ्रम, अभिव्यक्ति,
and.
तान.
Yes, that is a serious list, but we are going to make it feel like a comedy scene with Chai. Your word squad. First, let's meet the vocabulary like a cast of dramatic characters. You listen, smile, and repeat if you want. Communication is.
संचार,
Good communication builds trust. In Hindi.
अच्छा संचार विश्वास बनाता है.
Conversation is.
बातचीत,
Imagine 2 friends with tea and endless gossip. Discussion is.
चर्चा,
This feels a bit more focused, like people around a table trying to look intelligent. Explanation is.
स्पष्टीकरण,
This is what saves your brain when everything looks like a puzzle. Description is.
विवरण,
This is detail, detail, and more detail. The hamster wrote 12 pages of it. Confusion is.
भ्रम,
This is the feeling when 2 doors look the same and both seem wrong. Expression is.
अभिव्यक्ति,
That is your face, your art, your emotional drama. Tone, in the musical sense, is.
तान,
Think of a singer holding one beautiful sound while everyone else pretends they could do it too. A very important office disaster. Now let's drop these words into a funny story. You just listen and let the Hindi words stick naturally. On Monday morning, the office lost all.
संचार,
Emails disappeared, messages vanished, and one intern tried to send a report to the printer but somehow ordered samosas instead. Good.
संचार,
Is important, but apparently samosas are also important. Then the manager called for a quick.
बातचीत,
He said, let's have a calm conversation. Naturally, it became a 40-minute.
चर्चा,
About whose job it was to charge the office router. One employee stood up and gave a dramatic.
स्पष्टीकरण,
I unplugged it only because I thought it was the coffee machine. That explanation did not help. In fact, it created more.
भ्रम,
Then the IT expert arrived with a calm face and very little hope. He read the tiny
विवरण,
on the back of the device and said, this is not a coffee machine. This is the router. Also, why is there sugar on it? Everyone's facial
अभिव्यक्ति,
changed at once. Guilt, shock, hunger. Finally, the office assistant began humming a soothing.
तान,
As if the whole thing were an emotional music video. And somehow, after tea and snacks, the team restored.
संचार,
And lived happily ever after. Or at least until the next meeting. Mini meaning drill. Let's make your memory do a little stretching. I'll give you quick reminders in a spoken friendly way. If people are connecting and sharing information, think.
संचार,
If 2 or more people are talking casually, think.
बातचीत,
If people are exchanging ideas in a more focused way, think.
चर्चा,
If someone clears things up, that is.
स्पष्टीकरण,
If something gives details, that is.
विवरण,
If your brain says, wait, what? That is.
भ्रम,
If feelings show on your face, voice, art, or style, that is.
अभिव्यक्ति,
If a singer holds a musical sound, that is.
तान,
Tiny dialogue theater. Time for short scenes. These are perfect for audiobook learning because you can hear the words in action. A. We need better communication. B. Yes.
संचार,
Is the key. A. Shall we talk after dinner? B. Sure, let's have a little.
बातचीत.
A. We need a discussion about the plan. B. Fine, let's start a.
चर्चा.
A. Why did this happen? B. Here is the.
स्पष्टीकरण.
A. What is written under the photo? B. It is the.
विवरण.
A. Why is everyone standing in the wrong room? B. Because there is total.
भ्रम.
A. Your face says everything. B. Yes, my.
अभिव्यक्ति.
Is not subtle today. A. What was that beautiful musical sound? B. That was a.
तान.
How the words feel. Here is a secret shortcut. Words stick better when they feel different in your mind. Let's give each one a personality. Think of.
संचार.
As a bridge between people. Think of.
बातचीत.
As tea, chairs, and friendly voices. Think of.
चर्चा.
As a round table with ideas going in circles until someone says, excellent point, even when it was not excellent. Think of.
स्पष्टीकरण.
As a lamp turning on in a dark room. Think of.
विवरण.
As a label under a picture that finally tells you what on earth you are looking at. Think of.
भ्रम.
As fog in the brain. Think of.
अभिव्यक्ति.
As a window for feelings. And think of.
तान.
As a shining thread of sound in the air. Quick quiz, no panic. You are ready. Just answer in your head or out loud if you enjoy startling nearby people. What is the Hindi word for communication?
संचार.
What is the Hindi word for conversation?
बातचीत.
What is the Hindi word for discussion?
चर्चा.
What is the Hindi word for explanation?
स्पष्टीकरण.
What is the Hindi word for description?
विवरण.
What is the Hindi word for confusion?
भ्रम.
What is the Hindi word for expression?
अभिव्यक्ति.
What is the Hindi word for tone in music?
तान.
One last funny challenge. Before we finish, try this challenge. Imagine your own silly scene using all 8 words. The stranger the scene, the better your memory. For example, a parrot runs a music school. It teaches.
संचार.
Through song, starts every.
बातचीत.
With a bow, turns every staff meeting into a serious.
चर्चा.
Gives a long.
स्पष्टीकरण.
About seed budgets, writes a detailed.
विवरण.
Of every sunflower snack, causes total.
भ्रम.
By wearing identical hats with the pigeons, shows intense.
अभिव्यक्ति.
With its eyebrows and ends class with one glorious.
तान.
If you can picture that, congratulations, your brain is now wonderfully weird and much more likely to remember the words. Thanks and keep practicing. Nice work today. You learned real Hindi vocabulary and survived office routers, parrots, and a suspicious amount of chai. Thank you for listening and learning with me. Keep practicing.
संचार. बातचीत. चर्चा. स्पष्टीकरण. विवरण. भ्रम. अभिव्यक्ति.
And.
तान.
Out loud. Come back, repeat, and use them in your own sentences. You are doing great, and every little bit of practice makes your Hindi stronger.